Hello everyone and welcome to another excellent edition of Classic Video Game Channel. Here for you today, you can see I finally got Goldeneye 007 for the Wii. But before I start the review, let me just tell you, I got Facebook up and running. And this is basically just going to be a tool for me to connect with you guys and tell you what I'm doing. You know, when a video's in production, what I'm going to be reviewing next, stuff like that. Because I know a lot of you guys are always wondering when I'm doing a next video or when it's coming out. So if you want to stay connected, please click on that annotation right up there, because that's the best way. It's also a good way to spread me to your friends, you know. So just click on that and it'll really be helpful and excellent. But as of right now, we got Goldeneye 007, guys. I finally picked it up. Of course, you can see I got the classic edition with the golden controller, and it is amazing, guys. This game, Eurocom did an excellent job with it. They made it, what's the word I'm looking for, you know, just genuine. They made it be so good to the old one while just revamping it so much. I mean, I know I'm just beating a dead horse and repeating what everybody's saying here, but it is not just a rehashing of the old one. I mean, it is an excellent new edition of it. Sure, the story of course is the same, but then again, how could you not change that? It's based on the classic 1997 movie Goldeneye 007, so you know, there's no way you can really change that. But the level design, of course the graphics are probably some of the best ones on the Wii. Let alone that, it's probably the best first-person shooter on the Wii with some of the best controls. The online play, guys, is amazing. Don't worry, I'm going to get all into this on the review, showing you guys the gameplay and everything. But the online gameplay is amazing. The story is excellent. I'm not done with it yet, but the story is amazing. The controls are superb, especially with that golden classic controller right there. Haven't tried it yet, actually, with the Wiimote. I might do that real quick before I do the voiceover for the review, but as of right now, I'm content with playing with just the classic controller. And you can also use your old GameCube controller, which is real nice because it almost has a button layout similar to the Xbox 360, so if you're used to playing with an Xbox 360 controller for your first-person shooters, you know, you can grab one of those. And I've read online, you can just get all these different cords to daisy chain your Xbox 360 controller or Xbox controller into your GameCube, which I assume would be fine for using it on the Wii. So, in retrospect, you can use your Xbox 360 controller with Goldeneye 007. So, if you want to do that, look that up. I'm sure you can find it easily on Google. But it doesn't matter. Just pick up $70, pick up the Goldeneye 007 Classic Edition with the golden controller. It is excellent, and I will be telling you guys all about it in this amazing review of Goldeneye 007 for the Nintendo Wii.
Welcome to Russia.
MI6 has given us the go-ahead on the mission.
Let's wait until the last truck passes. I'll take the guard on the left, you take the one on the right. Now, let's go.
And here it is. I finally got my hands on Goldeneye 007 from the Nintendo Wii. Now, as you probably already know, it was released in November of 2010 to glowing reviews. As you know, I said I was going to pick it up, and I never did. But that doesn't matter now because I'm here with it. Now, as you can see from the opening sequence, it stays true to the original plot and core of gameplay. It adds a lot to the table. Since so many new innovations are presented in this adaptation of GoldenEye, many hardcore players have sort of shooed it away. Trust me when I say this, though. No matter if you're an OG GoldenEye player or just getting into it, pick up this game because you will not be disappointed, guys.
Take the tower, but watch out for that sniper. I'll get the truck.
Now, the first thing we'll see about this game is that the level design may not hold very true to the original, but to be honest, I was never the hugest fan of the original. Now, this could be because I'm not the hugest fan of first-person shooters in general, but it also lacks something for me that seems to hold with everyone else. But regardless of that, I believe we should talk about GoldenEye 007 for the Wii in a different light, and stop comparing it to its predecessor for the Nintendo 64, because it really is its own game. Now back to the level design. It is excellent, guys. The levels are detailed and pretty vast, especially for the Wii standards. Another thing you may be amazed by is the amount of destructibility the environments hold. The levels are pretty linear, but reaching your checkpoints and completing objectives can usually be accomplished through different routes.
Please, sir. Stop there. Arms out, please. Thank you, sir. Yes, he's right here. Yes, sir. Mr. Briggs is waiting for you at the top of the stairs, sir. Have a good evening.
In the game, you will also see that there are 4 difficulties to choose from: Operative, Agent, 007, and 007 Classic, ranging from easy to difficult respectively. These choices for difficulty really let you play the game how you want, and cater to all levels of player, from the first-time FPS player to the hardcore shooter fan.
Bond. James Bond, Sky Briggs, head of security. Let's take a hike. I'll show you around.
Another great thing about the game is the graphics. The graphics pose what seem to be arguably the best graphics on the Wii, and not just for a first-person shooter, but for any game on the system. The environments of the game are very detailed, and the characters are just as great, with excellent motion tracking done on them, providing some very true-to-life movements and looks. The game really pushed the Wii system to the max, and proved that although it may not be up to par with the Xbox 360 or PS3, it can still produce some truly stunning visuals. Of course, was a first-person shooter today without online multiplayer. The online multiplayer of GoldenEye 007 is really amazing, and probably the best on the Wii. It offers you hundreds of combinations of playing and is actually pretty vast in its customization settings, from your loadout right down to how long you want your match to last. On top of this, there's no lag that I have come across playing, and I'm always doing team conflict because it is my favorite mode, and throughout all the time I spent with it, I've still encountered no lag whatsoever. The local multiplayer is just as fun, bringing you right back to 1997, guys, of the golden days of N64 GoldenEye multiplayer with your friends and family. The local split-screen multiplayer offers just as much combinations, making it just as fun as the online play. Overall, guys, GoldenEye 007 is an absolutely stunning first-person shooter for the Wii. It is such a new game, it really shouldn't be compared to the original, because it just offers so many new features. The game itself has almost no flaws, and the action just never stops. The Golden Classic controller is also amazing, providing an alternate control scheme for those like me that prefer dual analog controls for a first-person shooter. But it doesn't matter what controller you're using, because the game is amazing any way you play it. If you don't already have it, go out and pick it up. You won't be disappointed. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.